Everyone, this is Jason from Game Octane. I have Michael here from Tops. We're going to go over some cool new mobile games, correct? That everyone should actually be pretty excited about. We got two actually different types of games we're going to go over right now. Let me have you break down the Star Wars one for us real quick.
Sure. So the Star Wars app is a digital collecting, card collecting app. So you can come in every day. You can get free credits and buy packs of cards. In those packs of cards, you'll get random distribution of different trading cards that you can go in and trade with people to get what you want and complete different sets.
Okay, so I can trade any card that's in my deck. Is there certain restrictions, like how many per how many, or is it one for one usually?
Our trading system is up to 9 for 9 that you can do. And almost all the cards are available to trade. There are some special cases where a card's locked, but in most cases, yeah, it's completely open.
Are there special edition cards and stuff, like foils and stuff? I mean, I used to collect cards back in the day, so.
I mean, we do special designs every day. We release at least 5 new designs each day or 5 new cards, so there's always something new to collect. The activity is like constant.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So how often do you play the game?
I do.
How many cards do you have?
Ooh, I probably have close to 100,000 cards in my account.
100,000 cards. Holy crap. So so you can also pay money to get more cards, right? Or
yes.
Okay. So how much is a pack, like a normal pack of cards? How does that work out?
So like in our currency, we have so there's an in-app currency called credits, and for that, when you come into the app, you get free credits every day. Like you get 25,000 just for showing up, and then you can buy more if you want. A base pack is generally 5,000 credits, or 7,500 credits, depending on what level. Like you have better, like ones with better odds or better cards than them. And then we have stuff varying from that.
Okay, so technically you don't have to spend any money if you don't want
No.
to play this game.
No, you can play it as a free user, absolutely. You can also, we have a partner who you can watch ads through that will give you free credits, so you have that venue also if you prefer. Yeah.
Cool. So what operating systems is it? Just the Android and the App Store?
Yeah, it's
Apple?
Android and iOS.
Okay,
yeah.
both based. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And let's go over to the next one, the Bunt.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one actually interests me because I read it as kind of like fantasy baseball. Is that what we're talking about? That kind of idea?
It definitely has that element in it.
Okay.
So, there is still the trading card core. You buy packs and the whole thing similar to Star Wars. But on top of that, with our sports apps and Bunt, we have a live data feed during the season. And we set up these contests where you can play your cards from your collection, and in real time, as events happen, if you have that player in play, you'll get points back based on how they perform. So,
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same idea. You still get cards for free as long as you sign in and just stuff like that, or you can purchase cards. So are there going to be like leagues and stuff to contest? Like say like a fantasy sport league, except we're going to do Bunt this time.
Right.
Is that possible? Is
I
that
mean,
what we're
right
going
now,
towards?
it's not like you break it down into like leagues of your own.
Okay.
It's just like these overall contests
Just
that
global,
we set up.
global events. Okay.
And we try to break them down into like different levels so people can find a contest that makes most sense for them to play in.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So checking this out, we're gonna get some footage of the card games in a second. Topps Bunt and Topps Star Wars Card Trader. We actually have a special. If you sign into the website, what's the website for the code?
Tops.com/bunt, or for your guys, it'll be tops.com/SWCT for a free pack of Star Wars cards.
Perfect. So yeah, you can get a free pack of Star Wars cards. Go to tops.com/SWCT. Code word is going to be Octane. You'll actually get a free pack of cards just because they're nice and they like us. So we're going to get you guys a pack of cards for that. Yeah, it's going to be fun. You guys should check it out. Again, it's iOS and also Android operating system based, and you can take it wherever you want. And it's easy. You just got to log in. You get free coins or credits depending on what game you're playing. It'll be worth it. Awesome. See you guys. Thank you. We're going to give a little quick demonstration of the Star Wars card game traders. So go ahead and take us around through the tour here.
Sure thing. So when you come into the app, this is your home screen. This is where you get all the data about your collection. You have a score rating how well the cards or how good the cards you have are. Things like when you trade with other people, this is your inbox for trades, what you have pending, how you start to make a new trade, and you have your friends also. When you go in the app to learn about it, you will go into the info tab. This is where we post stories that will explain what cards we're releasing. You can learn about the set that's coming out, what cards are in it, and the odds and what packs are in. So this gets updated. We'll have a new story probably 5 times a day. So you can see that just going through all the different cards in there. Once you're ready to get a card, you go to our market. In the market, we'll have all the packs of cards you can get. So, and then you can make those purchases. So here's, we have a set here called Locations, and it's the Ender base pack. So if I go ahead and buy that, it's like you'll get the pack animation opening, and then you can swipe through the cards to see if you got the insert that you're looking for.
Okay.
So in this particular pack, we did not get the hit. What a pack will have, we have a base set of cards that is in almost all packs, and then within that, you're trying to chase down inserts at the odds that they're released at.
Okay.
So-
Is that the free credits we were talking about earlier?
So this is
you
free
have-
credits, yeah.
Okay.
So you can tap on there. You can watch if we want to
Okay.
show like a commercial.
Understandable.
Yeah.
A lot of other games doing that, so that makes sense.
There you go.
So I saw on the front
Anyway, close it out.
how we may have to watch it now.
Yeah.
So in the front, I saw that you had a rating by your trading.
Yeah.
So is that if you're getting really shady people, obviously they're gonna have less stars, right? If
Right,
you're trying to
yeah,
rip
yeah.
people
So-
off and get different cards.
Absolutely. Every time you trade with somebody, after a completed trade, you have the opportunity to rate them. And each person can only rate one person once. If you rate them again, you're just overriding your previous rating of them. So you can't go in there and like troll somebody and just like pound them down.
Okay.
But yeah, eventually it gives you the quality of a trader you are. And there's two elements to it actually. There is your stars, and then how many fans you've been rated by.
Okay.
So that kind of gives you not only like the quality, but like how many you've been out. Like if I've traded with 1,000 people, that might say something different than me than if I've traded by
Yeah,
like
that makes
3
sense.
people.
Yeah, if you have 4 stars means different if you have 1,000 people.
Exactly.
Okay. And so with the trading, is there any interaction like chatting with the person, or is it really throw a card up, the other person throws a card up, or
No,
how is that?
you can. There's a comment section for the
Okay.
trades, and on this account we have trading turned off. So
I mean, that's understandable.
yeah.
That's fine.
But yeah, you can send a comment to a trading partner, and you can work out your deal. You can counter trades, or whatever you need to do to get it done. And people use it also just for talking to each other. Like we found that this has become like a social community, and fans of Star Wars want to come here and make friends there, and like they'll make a trade for somebody for, they call it a one for one, where they send a trade for the same card back and forth, and then have a conversation within that trade as
that's cool.
a chat message system.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then lastly, your cards. This is where you get to look at the collection you have. So you can scroll through, and you have a couple different options. You have your cards, which are the ones you own. If you lock a card, so the one thing you can do for any given card is you have a certain amount of cards that you can lock, and then once you do that, people can't offer you trades for that card anymore. So you're saying like, this is precious to me, and if you want to like come up with if you want to just look at your locked cards, this is a way to contain all of your favorite cards in one spot. And then there's also, all the cards. So this is everything that we've ever released that you can go through, and you can they're loading up, and you can filter it by season, by cards you need, by how many total of each copy there are. So there are different ways of looking at it in the system.
Is this a similar system to the Bunt as well? It's going to look very similar.
Bunt is very similar.
Okay.
The major difference you'll see in Bunt is there's an extra tab called Contest, and that's where you go into the play mode, where you can put your cards into play and participate in that fantasy sports aspect of it. Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, absolutely.